Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and episode 3 of the clean sweep. We're super excited today. Me and Adam, we're in the car. We're heading to Ebbsfleet International and we're catching a train all the way up to Sheffield to go and see the team at Killis, who are manufacturers and importers of cleaning equipment, robotics, eye mops, etc. So we're going to see the team up there, see what they've got to offer, see what's new to the market and try out some kit. So let's get to Ebbsfleet and jump up to Sheffield. We're in. Let's find the space now. And we've made it. Arrived Ebbsfleet, train is in half an hour, so plenty of time. So we'll get our kit out and go and catch the train to King's Cross St Pancras first stop. We even bought a handbag with us today just to make a good impression when we go and see the guys. It's nice and pretty. Vivian Westwood. Going for a couple of tickets now. Even done my hair for the team at Killis, which I don't usually do. So. As I mentioned in the intro, we're heading up to Sheffield. We've just arrived at Ebbsfleet International. We're going to see the team at Killis, who are a family-run business like ours. They've been going since 1964, which is impressive. I'm not sure how many years is that?
58.
58 years as a family business, so that's fantastic. So we're going to go up there, look at some of their kit, and I'm especially looking forward to seeing some of the robotics that these guys offer. We've mentioned on the channel before about robotics being the next big thing within the industry. So it'd be great to see how far that's come along and what some of the kit is capable of. So let's get on the train, get to London and then to sunny Sheffield. Well, I hope it's sunny anyway. It's miserable. So we've just arrived at King's Cross St Pancras. There's a little bit of a queue. This is why generally when travelling up to town I don't take public transport. So we're just going to collect our tickets at St Pancras and then head on up on the train to sunny Sheffield. We're in, more queues. So we've arrived at Ebbsfleet we've arrived at King's Cross St Pancras. Nightmare. Tickets office was shut. The collection machines were broken, so we've had to jump on the train and then get our tickets at King's Cross. And this is why I always opt to drive rather than taking public transport most instances, but as we're going to Sheffield we thought we'd make an exception. So let's go and see what platform we're on, hopefully grab a little something to eat before we go, because me and Madam are starving, and then we'll head up to Sheffield. Let's go. Can't play Jingle Bells like me. Jingle Bells. I'm actually having piano lessons at the moment, something I've always wanted to do, but the best I can do is Jingle Bells at the moment. We're well out of season for that, so we'll keep that in the bank for December, 9 months time. Platform 9 3/4. That's King's Cross, isn't it?
I don't know.
Harry Potter, that's King's Cross, I think. That parking ticket, I dropped that like 3 times already. Platform 4. Just about to get on the train, set up shop. It's about a 2-hour journey, which is not bad really, considering we're going all the way to Sheffield. Get a bit nervous going outside the Kent County. Anything north of the River Thames tends to give it a nosebleed, but I've got my passport with me just in case. So we'll get on the train, tell you a little bit about why we're going up to see these guys in Sheffield, and yeah, let's jump off.
Once again, a very good morning. Welcome aboard this 10:32 East Midlands Railway service to Sheffield.
So we've just left Derby Station and we're making final progress towards Sheffield. It's been about a 2.5 hour journey. We've looked at some content strategy, we've got some emails done, etc. So it's a good use of time. The reason we're going up here today is we have an obligation to our customers, to our staff, to make sure that we're constantly keeping our ear to the ground as a business as innovation moves forward, equipment changes and progresses. I think back to when battery technology first come about many years ago, you were lucky to get a runtime of sort of 20-30 minutes, and that's moved on since then. I mean, these guys work with iTeam Global, delivering the likes of the iMop, which we have in the business. And we adopted it in the early days, so it'd be good to see how the technology's come across, how it's come along and developed and changed over the last couple of years, because some of the older models we've got, you know, the battery time's maybe not the best. So it'd be good to see what the team at Killis have got to offer, how things have come along, and of course we're always trying to keep our ear to the ground so we can better develop our teams and our end results to our clients. So it's a win-win, and we always like to keep in touch with all of our suppliers. So if there's any of you other guys out there that want to invite us down for the day, me and Adam, we're always open to invitations to come and have a look at what kit you've got. So nearly in Sheffield, and then we'll get into see what the kit the guys have got to offer. So we've just arrived in Sheffield. It's a little bit windy. I was hoping for some sunshine out of Kent County. We're going to meet one of the directors, Charlotte, who's kindly offered to pick us up from the station, and then we're going to head over and start seeing what kit these guys have got to offer. So let's go meet Charlotte and head over to Killis HQ.
Alright, nice to meet you. Are you okay? Hi,
Adam.
Hi, Adam. Nice to meet you. It's my husband's father that started the business.
Your husband is Tibor.
He's Tibor as well, yeah. Yeah, so basically in 1964 is when he kind of started the business.
That's for, what did we work that out? 38 years ago?
50, yeah, 58, yeah.
Adam's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, basically he's got an amazing story. He came over from Hungary as a refugee when he was younger. Kind of migrated through Manchester, which is where I initially started with that, and into Sheffield, and just said, you know what, I really want to like set up somewhere here in Sheffield. And I think everybody was kind of saying why he's settling there, and he's like, I really feel that, you know, Sheffield would be a great place to do this. So yeah, kind of started the business here in 1964, and it's the same shop. It's like Willy Wonka's sweet shop for cleaning supplies.
You do find a lot of people, like we've done a couple of videos recently. You know, a lot of people fall into the industry or get into the industry, and then once they're in it, then they never come out of it.
Yeah. So he's 80 this year, and he works 6 days a week, and he's up at 5 o'clock every morning, and just absolutely thrives and loves working in that shop. And yeah, just absolutely, yeah. All the customers come in, love him. If there's any sort of cleaning qualms with any sort of thing, you know, whether you've got a stain in your curtains, your carpets, whatever, you know, whatever it might be, then he's got the answer for you. Yeah, exactly. If you want to know about sanding and glossing floors, or, you know, pressure washer stuff, he's the absolute guru of it all. So it's great.
So an interesting journey, as Charlotte's just explained. This was the very first shop that was opened in 1964 by Mr. Killis himself, and we're going to pop in the shop now. They've got all the old vacuum cleaners, so it's super interesting to come and see how, and this is going to be a fantastic example of how we've gone from this to some of the more newer robotic battery powered equipment that we use in today's industry. So 1964, interesting.
Yeah,
1964.
Yeah, 58 years.
58. We were trying to work out the maths on that on the way up here. 58 years.
Yeah.
Do you still enjoy it?
I love it, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. I'm nearly 80.
Yeah.
Yes.
No plans of retirement anytime soon then?
No.
No.
The other thing you see, what people are very interested in, is if they have got a cleaning problem, if they talk to me, they haven't got no more problem.
You know it all.
I said that, didn't I?
And I think that's what's missing in the industry now. You know, people don't
Knowledge. Knowledge.
You know, when I started, my mum got me into the industry, and I sort of come out of school and just fell into it, and I've never left. But it's hard to get people interested in the industry anymore, and that sort of that knowledge over a long period of time is definitely hard to come by.
Yeah.
You know, what do you think of all the new robotics and some of the new equipment that's coming out?
Yeah, I mean, you know, they have their place,
Sure.
definitely, without a doubt. I think some of the older people, you know, I don't think they would go for it because, you know, you got to program it and, you know, all that. But if you got like hotels and, you know, schools, I mean, you see, the beauty of it is you can program it, and then what it will do, it come on at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. With the robotics, I was mentioning to Adam the other day, how do you feel about like robotics possibly replacing like physical cleaning staff, or are they not? Is it not really there to do that?
No. Well, the robotics that we deal with, they're actually called cobotics.
Okay.
So they actually work in conjunction with the cleaning operatives. Yeah, exactly. So in regards to that, you have to have an operative to actually set it up anyway. Yeah, exactly. So the idea is not necessarily to replace the cleaning operative, but in a time where, especially with the pandemic, it's highlighted that obviously you need to focus on the more detailing of areas and free up time to do sanitising of things that we didn't have to schedule for previously. So but yeah, cobotics is really the name of it because it works in conjunction with
the current thing.
Yeah,
and that's
exactly.
Good. This is fantastic. Yeah, I see a physical shop like you've got here, and you still be here after all them years.
Well,
bravo.
I mean, you see, the thing is, we have an old saying, well, I was born in Hungary, and that is, when you stop this going round at the speed what it's been used to, you see, then what happens is you'll be walking around like that. But you see, as long as you keep the brain going, then the body will follow.
Yeah. Like a museum.
This is what he's talking about.
Wow. 1982, I wasn't even born. 87 I was born.
I was 89.
Oh, so, wow, look. It's like a real history lesson. What's this? Is that a vacuum?
Yeah, vacuum.
Easy. How old's that?
Does it not say on that one?
No, it must be old.
There's some signs on these ones behind you.
I wouldn't even know, is it? Not for sale. 109 years old. Amazing.
And this one's the left hand side. 1950.
Not for sale. Are these expensive to buy?
We've rented them out to film companies before for props for things.
Yes, that's a brilliant idea. Yeah, 106 years old. Look at them. This is worth a trip, just seeing this. Definitely. I love stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
wow.
When we figured out that collectively.
In the Killis Museum, combined age of all the vacuum cleaners is nearly 1,000 years. Bravo. Now we've got ones like this. Lovely.
Yeah, it's an interesting emporium, isn't it? So Mr. Killy wrote to the Prime Minister back in 1985 to offer to come and clean the carpets. So
did they take him up?
So that's the letter back from Downing Street that we received. So
Fantastic.
So these are all the thank you letters and emails and things like that, where people have been very happy with the service and taking the time to send little cards and letters and things like that. So.
What real nostalgia! 1964. Some of them vacuums are 100 years old, born before even I am. So let's go and see now some of the more modern technology that is in the marketplace. So that concludes part 1 of our visit up to Killis. Make sure you guys check in next week and check out part 2 to see some more of the kit that we looked into and how the visit went. Look forward to seeing you guys next week. So we've just arrived at Killis HQ. Charlotte's going to show us around, and we're going to have a look at some of the kit that the guys have got down there, meet the different department heads and see what the guys up here are all about. Hello, Alex.
Hello, I'm Alex. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Alex, tell me a joke.
Would you like to hear a joke?
Yes, please.
Why did...
That's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for checking in. I hope you enjoyed today's content. If you want to see more cleaning, business, and behind the scenes at JCD Cleaning, then make sure you hit the subscribe button here. Likewise, if you want to watch a video that you may not have seen, you can do so here. Also, if you want to follow along on our other social platforms, you can find the links to that in the description below. Thanks for checking in again, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.